Okay, so as promised, the second part of today's post, if I just sort my cans out, hurting my ears a little bit, I need some help. Uh, the workload with Geegeez and the other sites that I have, principally horseracing.ie, a couple of others that you might know about, like Horse Racing Experts. The combined workload of those is becoming more and more, and there's only one of me, and to be honest, I've been struggling a little bit with it recently, and I've been getting bogged down a bit, and that's why you haven't seen quite so many posts recently, because I simply don't have the time to do all the things I need to do and to write some stuff to you. In actual fact, the video post today is a shortcut means of communicating with you, saying hello and telling you what I'm thinking currently, without actually having to write loads and loads of words, because as you may have noticed, some of my posts run to 3,000, 5,000 words. You know, they are long and they do take time to write, of course. I have no problem with that. I love what I do. I consider myself hugely fortunate to do that. So no sympathy required, but I do need somebody's help. So I'm looking for, as you can see, there's some sort of verbiage on here, not this bit at the bottom, but I I am looking for somebody to help me, and this is a paid role. It's a part-time paid role, as kind of an apprentice, if you like. Now, apprentice has all sorts of connotations, and probably none of them are relevant. Firstly, obviously, Alan Sugar is busy hiring and firing wannabe apprentices, most of whom, as far as I can tell, are absolute buffoons, who I wouldn't want anywhere near the Geegeez websites. And the other connotation of apprentice, of course, is somebody who's kind of fresh out of school and wet behind the ears, and that isn't really appropriate either. I am looking for somebody with obviously a degree of horse racing knowledge, and that's kind of why I'm asking you guys, because the vast majority of you come to the site to read or interact or learn about horse racing, which is great. But also, I'm looking for somebody who has at least a passing awareness of how the web works, how websites work, and specifically and ideally how WordPress works, which is the kind of the platform that all the websites I have are presented on. So they're very easy. They have kind of like if you lift up the bonnet on them, then underneath everything is point and click, rather than having to hack code, because I can't do that, and nor can most other people. So if you are available for 20 to 25 hours a week, and you love horse racing, and you have some technical awareness, you don't have to be a techie guru, you don't have to be a geek, but some technical awareness, preferably with WordPress, then I would love to hear from you. Things that you'll be doing, you can see on the screen here. I need somebody to help me to look after the system and tipping reviews that we have on the site. You'll have noticed that they've dropped off again recently. The reason is I just don't have the time to do it. I'd love to try on more systems. I know you guys are always emailing me and asking me, have you tried this one, have you tried that one? I've seen quite a lot. I only actually get to trial about half of the ones that I see. So I really do want to, I want to change that. I want to make Geegeez a place where you can go to find an unbiased view and a trial view on whichever system or service it is that you're looking at. So I really need some help with that first and foremost, and that will be making sure people are doing the reviews right, which is simple enough, communicating with the reviewers to make sure they understand what they need to do, and check in with them every now and again to see that they're happy. As well as that, I need someone to help me understand what's happening and where in the little Geegeez world. There's quite quite a lot of let's call it management information that I look at from various sources that tells me what's happening, and I'm a bit ad hoc in the way I do that. I'd really like somebody to help me to do that a bit more in a bit more of a structured way, and so if you're used to dealing with reporting, then so much the better. And I need somebody to help me with the customer support overhead. As you guys will know if you've emailed me, I take customer support massively seriously. For me, it's such a joy to talk to people who share my passion, and I reply personally to everybody who emails me. That is becoming more and more difficult, and actually is becoming somewhat unnecessary, because a lot of the stuff that I reply to is the answers are kind of one-liners, or the information can be found on the internet. The people asking the questions aren't really looking for a personal view from me. They just need a piece of information. So there's not really any reason why I would need to personally answer those emails. And in those cases, I'd look for somebody to help me with that. So those are the core things. There's quite a few other things. I really want to train somebody up to understand a little bit more about online marketing, and hopefully take some of the responsibility away from me in that regard as well. As I say, the role's for sort of 20 to 25 hours a week, so it's not full time, at least not to begin with. That would give you freedom to kick on with any projects that you might have on your own. So I'm thinking this role would ideally suit somebody who has a web presence of some sort, is struggling maybe to get any real traction with it, to break into the mainstream, and would benefit both from working with me and the learning that comes from that, and also from kind of understanding how the whole Geegeez picture fits together. Geegeez jigsaw. That's not a very good way of putting it. Anyway, so if you think that might be you, then I really do want to hear from you. I'm just going to check my notes here to make sure there isn't anything else I need to tell you. Yes, you obviously need to be of a sunny disposition. You need to be a nice person, and kind of friendly and used to human interaction, because not just with the customer support, but with talking to me, you'll need to be personable. And the other thing that I wanted to say was you need to be set up on Skype, or to be prepared to set up on Skype, so that we can talk on a regular basis. Which brings me to one other point that I should point out. You probably realise this already, but basically this is going to be a remote position, so you'll work from your home, and we will talk online, like with one of these headsets, through the wonderful internet, and then and we can deal with each other in that regard, and I can train you, and you can ask me questions and so on and such like. So anyway, enough babbling from me. If you're interested in this role, then fantastic. Please do click the link underneath this video that points to my email address. Send me a short email summarising your skill set and why you think I should choose you for the job, and hopefully we'll have a chat on Skype very soon. Thank you very much for even considering this. I do appreciate that, and I really look forward to talking to some of you guys in the very near future. Okay, this is the end of today's video post. I quite enjoyed it actually, so I think we'll do some more of these in the near future. If you've enjoyed it too, leave a comment underneath if you think this is a good way to interact, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.